Hey guys, welcome back to Spooky Island. We're making another reaction. So today I'm here reacting to Singles Inferno Season 4 Episode 1. Now I reacted to Season 3 of this show last year when it obviously was out in December. It usually does come out every December, but they've pushed it back to January because of obviously Squid Game. Very excited for this season. You guys really enjoyed it when I reacted last year. I feel like Season 3 was probably the best season that they've done so far, so this has obviously got a lot to live up to. We have also reacted to the trailer that they put out a couple of weeks ago, which you can check out if you want to. It's on the channel. I don't know much about this season. I spoke about a few things with one of the contestants, as well as obviously one of the commentators who is back. Dex is very popular and wasn't actually there last season, so it's very cool to have him back as one of the commentators, people who speak about the show. Very cool. Now I don't really know what to expect. Obviously, like I said, I'm sure they're going to have some kind of measures to try and live up to last season. I'm sure they're going to be changing it like they always do. They always seem to come up with some kind of new idea or new format, which is different from last season, to kind of evolve or accelerate the drama throughout this season. And I'm looking forward to getting into it. So, like I always do, if, my reactions do well, which I do hope they do for this season. If you guys want to see me do more and they do well, then I'll definitely be doing more reactions to Singles Inferno Season 4. The first 4 episodes have dropped today. And I'm going to be watching them myself, so it just depends whether you guys want to see my reactions or not. If they're worth me doing, then I'll definitely be doing all of them, and hopefully try and go through the show. I do like the weekly releases. They give us enough episodes, and then obviously we wait next week and we get a few more. So I'm excited. We're going to get straight into this reaction. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's do it. Here we go. So we've got 3. So technically it should be 3 guys and 3 girls, which is what they usually do. But it's another woman. So does that mean that they're gonna do all the women and then they're gonna have the men like have their first pick? Maybe that's interesting, which is something that I don't think they did last year. I know they went straight on to Paradise last year, but I don't think they did all the girls together and all the guys together. I might be wrong. Interesting. So that means that they're probably gonna have all the girls. Let's see. I mean, it could be a guy. Someone is coming. Is a guy with long hair? No, it's a girl. Okay, so they're gonna have all the girls and then they're gonna have all the guys. Maybe they're separated. That's interesting. Look at her face. Her face. Oh, that was brilliant. She is not impressed. Okay, this is exciting. This is interesting. They haven't usually done a format like that, so this is gonna be exciting. Oh. Okay, so this guy is picking. Are they gonna do one by one? So it's just this guy. Why did he win like a game or competition? So he's just gonna pick the man who came in first place. Oh wait, so he did win. Okay, so they're just going solely off of looks. This guy's gonna go solely off of looks. That's why his arm muscles are pumped. What did he do? They must have played some kind of game. Are we gonna get a flashback? Can we know? We don't even know who this guy is. Oh, Women's Inferno. An hour ago. Okay. Men's Inferno. Right, it makes sense. Oh my god, look at it. That looked so, like, so different. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. I'm sure they'll probably do some kind of a game there. Oh, okay. Who's this guy? Like I said, I have not seen any of the cast lineup, so all the girls I have not seen. Same as the with the guys. I know one from the trailer. Guy's got long hair. Was in UDT, I believe. And knows Dex from being in the same or same unit or enlisted at the same time. This guy I've ever known ever since I was born. Even in arguments, people would often calm down after just looking into my face. This guy. This guy. I would get lost in my own eyes. Look, he does have nice eyes, but I think that's a bit of a reach. I think that's a little bit of a reach. Okay. He says he neglected his work. Well, I mean, he seems like a guy who is going to take this show very seriously, maybe, and probably won't, like, have any trouble finding someone, but probably will. He seems like he could be a main character from this season. Interesting. This guy seems cool, though. I do like... he seems like the complete opposite of the first guy we just met. He seems, I like him. He seems cool. Very, very likable. It is definitely not a girl. And this, I believe, is when Dex obviously realizes who it is. And he knows him. He's Yuk. He does have very cool hair. Very, very cool. I don't actually know who he is myself, but I know he has like a, what's the word? Like, a lot of people do know him. UDT soldier, there we go. And obviously, I believe knows that. I'm sure he's going to speak about it here. He seems like, if you look at him, he looks like he's very serious, but maybe when he talks to some of the girls, maybe he's going to be different. I wonder how old he is. We won't find that out. Right. The eyes will... Got, yeah. That's very cool. Okay, so there's 5. There is 5 of them in Men's Inferno. 5 guys, 6 girls. They all seem very different from each other, which I like. That guy who come in and was like, yo, what's up? I don't know what that guy thought he was going to achieve. Okay, so if they're successful, they get to pick, obviously, the girl and get to go to paradise, which we know someone wins, but we don't know who. Okay. Gather at the swimming pool. Something's happening. Something is going down at the swimming pool. What kind of game is it? Is it like last to hold your breath? Last hold your breath. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. That didn't come out right. he, that guy is very like, he's very, very confident. See, I agree. I think these guys are very, very, they're very, very, like, confident about themselves anyway. So maybe they, have done a good idea bringing in a good mix of different, I think, characters is a good idea. Oh, so he won. Oh my god. Oh my god. He beat the guy who said that he is like the best. Okay, so they like, I imagine they just did like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna beat him. So he come first. He's gonna be able to pick his first choice girl, I guess. I don't know whether there's a second place. I don't know whether there's a third place. They usually have 2 or 3 when it comes to obviously picking to go first. Last time I believe they had 2 as well. They all the girls are very different from each other as well. They always do good at picking the lineup, and obviously you don't know what goes behind the scenes, like drama wise. He's just standing there. She's doing that on purpose. She's doing that on purpose. She's laughing. She's doing that on purpose. I guarantee you. Everyone else is just staring at him. Okay, so please choose the person you'd like to go to paradise with. Everyone is just staring and she's there laughing. I guarantee you he's gonna pick her. See? She's laughing again. He's 100% gonna pick her. If she smiles like that. See? What did I say? What did I say? Oh, she's playing with her hair. And this girl, she's doing it on purpose. He's 100% gonna pick her. Okay, now she's laughing. Now they're all smiling. Who is he gonna pick? Why did they make this so dramatic? The person on the left. The left? What, the far left or their left? Oh, okay, it's her. See? Of course, of course. It was always gonna be her. But look, she played the game. She played the game. There's no rules that you can't do that. But yeah, I agree. Her smiling and laughing, obviously, kind of, I guess, like made her stand out. I guess amongst everybody else who was just staring at him. But okay, we've got the first one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they're all doing exactly what the other girl did, and laughing and smiling. Oh, pick me, pick me! Look at her. She's like this. They're all doing it, but it's either gonna be her So we're going to be the one in white or the one in blue. The second person. Oh, her. Okay. She's now stopped smiling. It was going to be one of those two. They both were smiling. But again, they only get to go off of looks, which is why doing that is like, I wouldn't say it's cheating. It's not. It's just obviously they're trying to like stand out. There's nothing wrong with that. But obviously it worked the first time, and he was probably always going to pick one of those two because they seem to be trying to get his attention more, maybe dropping hints like they said. Well, let's see how these two work. Obviously, in Paradise, you find out, or they're allowed to say their job, obviously their occupation, and how old they are, which is also something that we don't know even as the viewers. They sometimes give us some hints. I believe one of them showed them dancing, one of them might be a model, but other than that, and that's it. So it is only two, which is what they did last season. What they obviously will like to try and keep, which I think is a good idea. But here we go, exciting times. See, I'll talk more at the end, but these two seem to have these two seem to have a bit more of an initial connection than the other two. The other two obviously were and are it's the same age. These have a bit more of an age gap. He's already this. I always like this because you can tell they want to sleep together, but it's the first night and like neither of them want to propose the idea. Oh, she's gonna sleep the other way, so she's like almost sleeping next to him. See, that is like, they seem to have, like I said, like quite a natural connection, whereas the other two seem to have more of a initial, like they're trying to speak to each other a bit more, find things to say. Are we gonna get no? Ah, okay. And that is and that is it for the first day. I mean, I agree. I think they are very natural with each other, which obviously, is only the first day. I'm sure they'll possibly end up being with different people, but they seem to both like each other, even though obviously there's quite a big age gap, which is never really a problem. But I think, especially towards the end there, you can see that they have a very natural connection, even if it's like briefly, Okay, I understand what she's saying. No matter how beautiful someone may be, they don't immediately fall head over heels. Maybe because they're very matured and have probably experienced it many times. So I do understand what he's saying. I do think he's got a point there. Okay, we've not ended the episode yet, which is interesting. Men's Inferno looks like a meal made by guys. eggs on a plate. And obviously we've got the other 3, which is interesting. There's definitely gonna something. They've always got cliffhangers. So what is gonna happen? They're just eating eggs. Oh shit! That's a girl. Is that a new girl? Is that a new girl? Yeah, it must be. No, it can't. It has to be a new girl because there's 6, and there was a space. There was a space at the. There was obviously there's 6 girls. There's 5 guys. There's technically a space for another girl or another guy in Men's Inferno, which I guess makes sense because you have, 2 less guys, you have 2 less girls in the camp. It technically makes it so they haven't lost everything after losing the game. It's an interesting thing for them to do. Last season they did gradually obviously make the camps come together. They didn't necessarily do it like this, but it's a good way. She must be a new girl because otherwise they would have to give a reason as to why this specific girl has decided to leave the women's Inferno and join the men. So she probably is more than likely a new girl who's entering the men's Inferno, which is exciting. I'm excited. There's going to be a very long season. There is actually the most amount of episodes for Singles Inferno. There usually is 10 or 11. There's actually 12 this season, which is quite interesting. So if you guys, like I said, if you enjoy this and you want me to do more reactions to Singles Inferno, please do let me know. If, like I said, it does well, I'll definitely do some more. I ended up doing a few episodes last season and then did quite a lot of shorts throughout the season, and then did like the last 2 episodes as videos. So if you guys want to see that again, let me know, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Let me know down below who is your favorite so far, and if you've seen all the episodes from the new or the first episode month, episodes 1 to 4, then let me know, and I will happily reply to your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you. Take care and peace.